Right here is Redux. But first we're gonna go to Tailwind CSS and get started. We're gonna go here, framework guides. We're gonna click on Next.js and just copy this part here. We're not gonna be using TypeScript today. Let's go here, paste this over here, name it whatever. So I'm gonna call it my login. Okay, you can just call it whatever. Answer no, yes, no, no. Just enter all the way. We're gonna wait for this for a couple seconds. We're gonna be installing Tailwind CSS. So now let's go into that directory, which is cd my login, whatever name your project is. Just log in there, hit enter. For me, I have code, so I'm gonna open up my Visual Studio Code like that. If you don't have it, just go to Visual Studio Code. Go to this. So if you're a Mac user, you just go Shift Command P, or if you're a Windows user, just go Control Shift P, and then uninstall this and install it again. Then you should be able to get a feature that I just grabbed from there. Now we're gonna copy that. So we're just gonna close the terminal. We're not gonna use it anymore. We're gonna go here, Command J to pop this up, and then we're just gonna enter. We're gonna get some file with Tailwind CSS, Tailwind config. We're gonna copy everything here and just select everything and replace it with this. Save it, and then go here, and then go to styles, global CSS, same thing, replace it with that. And we're going to be deleting a few files. Let's delete this one because we don't need it. Alright, and then let's go down to pages, index, and let's clear this out, and npm, let's do npm run dev to run a server. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, it's gonna give us a few error because we deleted this file. We just go here, delete this part, and a few things, starting from main to main. Okay, delete that, Control S, and Control S or Command S. Okay, now let's test it out, see if it works. First of all, let's do that. H1 hello world. Very common. Okay, we see that it works. Let's test out our Tailwind. I'll give it a BG green 500. Okay, it works. Now we're just gonna start off with basic. Okay, we're gonna need a few things, since we're gonna need a login page, and then and a page to go to another page. Like, let's just say we have an account and we want to view something, like a main page. We have to be able to log in and then hop over there. So I'm not going to be using any of the I'm not going to be authenticating anything here because this is just for Redux purposes. Okay, we're not going to be using Firebase or nothing else. It's just going to be simple. We're going to go down to page. Let's see. Let's just create a new folder. call it components. Okay, inside we're gonna have a, let's just say main, just call it main or FCE, save it, and we're gonna have another component says login.js or FCE, and we're just gonna build this very quickly. First of all, when we landed, it's gonna take us to login. Okay, login. Import that, and we should see that over there. Let's quickly create the login stuff. Let's call it input, right? Input self-closing, and we're gonna have a type of email, and then placeholder, call it email. Okay, email is not defined, of course. Let's try to be consistent with the quotes. Okay. Okay, now we got that part, and we need a password. All right, password. Alrighty, and then let's give it a class name. Call it BG Gray 500, and then we're gonna do rounded, and then gonna do the same thing with this. Okay, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna put a class name, flexcom, M2, no, gap 2. We're gonna have some gaps, and we're gonna do width 500 pixels. Does it not work? Get a background. Pixel. Okay, that should be good. Now we're gonna do justify center. Since with MX auto. Okay, and we're gonna do items center, do width full. Oh, it won't work. Okay. Well, let's see. Height screen. Okay. Okay, width full. We're gonna do that. Item center. Justify center. Okay, we're gonna put it in the middle like that, and that's about it. Okay, this right here, we're gonna put px2, and then we're gonna have a button, right? We're gonna have a button, call it login. Very simple. And then do class name. I'm gonna say order Okay. Border green 500. Okay, rounded MPX3. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. Okay. And then, okay, since we got that already, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here and just put main. We're gonna need the main one, the main component. Let's do that for now. The main component is gonna have welcome. In this case, I'm gonna say WinDev. Welcome WinDev. That's the main page, and that's it. Eventually, this is gonna have the user, whatever login. Okay. Let's do this. It's very simple, guys. Now, let's go here. Let's bring this up for a little bit, and then let's say when we log in, we're gonna have a name too. Just input. We're gonna go ping. We're gonna have a type text full name, right? Full name. Full name. Okay. We want this here, and then we're gonna bring it to there. Okay. Okay. Now we're good. We got the main page done too. Okay. Let's go ahead, go to Redux, and then we're gonna install a couple of things. Use this for npm. For those who use Yarn, you can go ahead and get that there. We're gonna install Redux. Okay, we got the example right here, right? We're gonna have our own. We got the example here, basic example, right? We got all of these and stuff. All right, first of all, we're gonna create a new file, call it store.js. That's for Redux. And then we're gonna go ahead and let's see how tutorial quick start. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna we'll call it, yep. We're gonna copy these, put it here. We're gonna save it. And then we're gonna go to the highest component, right? Highest. Let's go to app. In this case, it's right here. We got all of these, right? We got the index, we got the app. Now here's how we're gonna do it. we're gonna go over here, copy both of these. We're gonna need a provider and everything. Right, store, the store we got from here. Let's import this right. Store, store. There we go, and then I'm gonna return this and do that, and then wrap these around with the store, the provider. Okay, now we save it. It's gonna say something about can't resolve. Oh yeah, we have to rerun this again. I gotta rerun that. Says import. You can't find a provider. Redux. Thought I already installed that. Okay. Let's do that once again. Let me check why. Redux right here. Got Redux toolkit and everything. Let me try that again. Let me rerun it again. There we go. We solved the issue. Okay. Now we got that. All right. Let's go to Redux again. See what they do. Right. We have the slice. So we're gonna go down and go to a new folder. Call it features. And then inside of that, we're gonna call the user slice instead of counter slice. User slice.js, and then we're gonna copy this whole thing. I'm gonna copy the whole thing, save it, and then we're gonna change that to user slice. We're gonna call this a user, and then for now we're just gonna leave those, and then call it user slice actions, and then user slice reducer. This right here is gonna, whatever the action is here, any action we have here, we need to export it like this. Increment is increasing a number, decrement is decreasing, all this, and the action right here, increment by amount, is whatever the user put in, it's gonna go into this action, and then payload. Okay, for now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have something with a state. We're gonna have one that's gonna update we're gonna have add user, right? And that action is exactly like this. It's gonna go into this value. Value for now is gonna be empty. Empty. Yeah, it's gonna be empty. And then right here we're gonna go with, we gotta export the add user. Then we're gonna save it, and then to view the user, we're gonna export const view user. We're gonna go with states dot user dot value. That's gonna give us the value of this, you know. We export everything, we're good. So essentially we're gonna have a use selector and dispatch. Dispatch, when we call the dispatch, we gotta call this action right here. A use selector is to view whatever the value is, you know. You guys will get it in a second, but let's get started. Okay, it's gonna come. So essentially we're gonna need to change this to different things. It's gonna be an object, right? Because we're gonna have like username, you know, all of these. Okay, now let's go down to here. We're gonna use useState to grab the values. Const, we're gonna have name, set name. We're gonna go set name. I'm gonna say useState React, and for now it's gonna be empty, same as email and password. Email, set email, password, set password. Okay, we're gonna grab the values every time you know, a user punch in their value. To do that, we're gonna have to go with onChange. onChange is gonna be I'm gonna console log it. Dot target. We'll close the door. Close the door, okay? Okay, we're gonna go with, to get the value, we're gonna go e.target.value. Just like that. So let's test it out if it works. Go to console log. Yeah, see, reducer is not working yet, but let's do that. See, we got it. We got all the value. Why do we do this? We do this to get the value. We're gonna set the value to here, to the state, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this state. When we click on the button, it's gonna send it to our reducer right here, you know, add user. Gonna go down here, and then we're gonna use this and fetch it to our main page, you know. So I'm gonna delete this for now, And then we're gonna do the same thing. So instead of console log, we're gonna go set name like that. And then it's gonna be the same thing as all of these. That, not that. Set email, and then set password. Okay, we get all those values. So on click, we're gonna have an on click as well. Handle click, const handle click. It's gonna be okay. Now we're gonna have to set up everything. Hold up, we got everything here. We haven't set up this completely. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the store. All right, we're gonna go to the store. We're gonna have to give it our reducer that we created. We're gonna call it user reducer from features slice features and then user slice. Okay, we got that part, and we're gonna call this, they call it counter, we're gonna call it user again. Okay, and then use reducer, and then that's it. Let me see. Import user reducer from, oh yeah, I think it's a wrong file. Like that. Yeah. Okay, now we can just get rid of this, and not that yet, this right here. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. You guys are ready? All right, first of all, let's not do this yet, just do that. Let's see if we call the dispatch, so we're gonna have to bring that in too. Const dispatch, use dispatch. Okay, this right here is gonna let us send these values to our user slice. Okay, let's do this. Dispatch, and then it's gonna be add user. We gotta import that too, and it's just gonna take one value for now. Let's just say name. Okay, because we put this. Okay, let's try that out. And to just, and then we can also console log the name. All right, let's see if we get it right. All right, let's go. Let's make it right. Win def first. Click. Oh yeah, duh. On click, and we're gonna call that function handle click. There we go. Go. There we go. We got that right. It sends it to this state. But let's see if we got it in this here. If we got it in our user slice. To test it out, we can go over here, and then we gotta import a use selector. Now const, I'm gonna call it user name. It's gonna be use selector. It imported there, and then we're just gonna call this right here view user. Okay, go to main, view user. Let's see if we get it right. Now let's go down here to login, delete that, and we're gonna console log the username. Console.log username. See if we got it. Okay, click. Okay, now something is wrong. View user. Now what do we do wrong? Add user. Alright. Can I have a view user? Okay, let's see if I get it right. I'm gonna show everything here. We got dispatch. Oh, that's right. The name. Got that right. Gonna read data right. Okay, this is what they were doing. State.counter. Do I need this? Okay. Okay, let's try this. View user didn't work, so we're gonna do state. Okay, let's test if we have anything at all. First of all, we're gonna okay, maybe I know why. Okay, I'm gonna do use selector view user. There we go. We have it. Okay, the reason why it didn't work is because I didn't, you know, there were no main.js file. But here we go. We have it here, right? Now let's just delete this. Keep it as empty. Let's do this again. I'm gonna type a name. Hit that. We got these here. See? So we got the user. Okay. Since this works, then that's what we're gonna do now, right? For now, let's just do name and then go here. I want to show this too. We're gonna have a state. Right now we're gonna have welcome, right? Now let's go to main. We got that. I'm just gonna put the name here, user name. There we go. Now let's update it. When, bang, right? See, the problem is this is adding on another stuff and it's not deleting, right? But that's the idea right there. Let's go. There we go. We have it right there. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, once I click on this, it's gonna bring up this welcome page instead of going to the bottom like that, right? I'm gonna use const show and do set show. I'm gonna go with use state false in the beginning, because when you're not logged in, you can't go to the main page. And to do that, we're gonna go show. Is it true? Show, is it true? If so, show that. Show login. Yeah. No, it's gonna be like this. Yeah, login. And then if not, show main. Right? Just do it like that. Like that, right? Okay. Use state import. Welcome, because we already log in false. Oh yeah, gotta flip the other way. Come on, Win. Let's go main login, right? So initially it's false, but once we click this, it should go to true. Like, how do we do that now? We have no way. We don't have access to the button right now. The button is a login page. Now, how do we handle that, right? Now let's think. How do we do that? In order to fix that problem, okay, either use Redux for this, or we could bring all of these to index, but that's not what we want to do, right? Okay, or we could pass props to that. Right? How do we do that? In order to do that, we could send when we click this, it should go to true. So what do? We can send the props, the show, right? Show to login. Set show. Oh, we're not gonna need this because show we need it here. Set show. Call it set show. Save it. We're gonna go to login. We're gonna get the props. Set show. Show. Right. Handle click. We're gonna change the state. Set show to true. Okay. Let's see. There we go. So we got it. All right. And then let's just do this for now. Okay. We're gonna set show. We're gonna do that, right? That's one way we could do, and that's the only way we're gonna do it right now. Now let's get the rest of the stuff. Let's get this done, and let's go with call it when welcome when. You see, just like that. And we can have a simple back button if you want to. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna go here. Welcome. I'm just gonna add the back button right here. In this case, it's gonna be link, huh? They have link, like link, next link, and it's gonna have a back. It's gonna give some error, I think. Let's see. Yeah, link HR. You know, we're gonna have href there, back, and let's put this as P for now. It's gonna be back. Okay, when we click back, it's gonna go to the main page. No, it's gonna go to this page, login page. Components, login. It doesn't have it. Login. Oh, come on. I wanna go back here. It's not page. That's tough. I can't believe I have to Google this. Next, JS link. href home, about us. This is exactly it. Come on, why is it not working? Come on, man. Don't be a bad boy. Ah. Oh, it's not a page. That's why I can't go back to another component. What I can do is when I click, I don't know why I'm so stupid. Go log in. If you click back, we can just set the stage to false, right? We can just do send to here to set show to set show. We can do handle click here as well. Set show to false. We gotta import that. There. Come on, man. There's no link, no nothing. Don't need that. Could just do it like that. Go. Yeah. Wow. Button. Bear with me, guys. I'm just learning to, on click, handle click. Now go back. There we go. Log in. Go over here. There. So we're not going to be using any of authentication, If you want to, you can. But here we go. We're going to do something like this. We're going to add a name, the email. So I'm going to use I'm going to use email and password. It's going to be an object now. I don't know if we can append that object like that, but go to the main, username, and then a couple of things. Gonna be not just username. It's gonna be user, right? This is gonna be welcome is gonna be there, and then this I change it back to user is because if you look here, the value is gonna contain all these stuff. The reason why I don't do like name, the object is because if they're the same name, you just keep it as the same. And then this object is going to be empty for now. If I use that action payload, okay, let's just check something out. Now we're gonna have to get the user name. It's gonna say what else? It's not gonna work. Let's console user. I don't think we're gonna have anything yet. Exactly. We're gonna have a name. Email. And then I don't think we need password. Why would you need a password? That's stupid, right? Okay. Save that. We can do okay. There we go. Now we're gonna go here. Name. Let's go with WinDev. Nothing is there. tell me why. Name, right? It can be email. Alright, I can't seem to get this right. What is happening? Alright, what is happening? Why do we not get any? And maybe this state.value action is wrong. Maybe that's not how you put things there. Maybe that's not how you add things to object, right? To values to object. Come on, man. Yeah, this is it, right? That's how you do it. Ooh. Add values to Redux. Come on. This is how they do it. Action.payload. This is how they do it, huh? Yeah, we go. Using object. Come on, man. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's how it got. There we go. When dev email is windev@gmail.com. Password, whatever, it doesn't matter. And go doom, and then We go here, we want the email as well, right? And then we can access the email. There we go. Wow. Wow, right? Wow, and just wow. That is crazy. Welcome, Windev. Yeah, email like that. Now, I think I could just do that. Right? I think I could just do that. This empty. Now, let's do things again. Windev. Win. 1, 2, 3. That's not even 1, 2, 3, by the way. Bang! We got it, y'all. That's how we do it. You know. Yeah, I'm so happy for some reason because this is hard. But I got it. We got it, y'all. Like anything else you guys want to add to it, want to add authentication, go ahead. That's what I'm gonna do next video. I'll be using a Firebase that I would have to learn as well. This is, this I'm learning on the go. As you can see, I am not lying. I don't even know what I'm doing most of the time, but I know how to look for answers. Like this simple stuff, like object, working with object, updating the object. I don't even know. I forget the basics sometimes. So that's it, y'all, and thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope you guys really, really like this, and I hope it shows you guys that we developers don't know what we're doing sometimes, and that's okay. As long as you know how to find the answers, that's fine. Like I'm doing now. And next video I'll be using Firebase. I'll be looking for answers as well, but I want to come prepared next time so we don't waste a lot of time like this. But take care, y'all. Welcome to Windev.